Welcome to this subject, numerical programming. My name is Isiki. I'm a lecturer from Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, UTHM. So at the end of these videos, you will understand what is the lesson plan of this subject, what is the course learning outcome, what is the course content, and assessment. Alright, so now we are going to look at the lesson plan. So this subject is numerical programming. Okay, and the code is BEJ10201. Okay, so we have a total of 5 lecturers teaching this subject. So I'm the third one. Okay, I'm Dr. Isiki, and the coordinator for this subject is Dr. Jong Sat Ling. Right, so there are 3 learning outcomes that we hope you can achieve in this subject. So the first one is to be able to apply numerical programming skill into the applications of electronic engineering. So for electronic engineering, sometimes you will deal with a lot of complex and tedious calculations. It is so difficult to perform the calculations if you want to conduct it in the manual way. So we hope that after you apply or you learn this subject, you can use the MATLAB, okay, to solve the problem and calculation that is related to the electronic engineering. Oh yeah, I forget to mention that. So this subject will be focusing on the programming using the MATLAB. Okay, MATLAB is a very powerful software. Later we will talk about this. Okay, and next one is to construct software solution using suitable numerical programming language. Okay, so just like what I have been talking just now, we'll be using the MATLAB. When you want the MATLAB to do some calculations, of course you have to give it instructions. You have to tell it using the language that the MATLAB know or MATLAB understand. Okay, so we want you to be able to construct a solution, software solutions, using a suitable language that the MATLAB is able to understand. And the third course learning outcome is we want you to demonstrate the ability in preparing and presenting an efficient and ethical report of laboratory work. Okay, so after you have performing the labs, you are required to do the report. So the report should summarize what you have done, should explain what you have done. So we want you to develop this kind of ability, how to produce efficient or an efficient and ethical report. Why we say that this is ethical? Because since every one of you is being given the same lab sheet, okay, so we want you to create your own. Okay, you don't copy from others. Okay, you must understand what you are doing. Okay, so that is the ethical reports. Okay, so this is the third CLO, okay, that we want you to achieve in this project. So we will evaluate all these 3 learning outcomes through the test. Okay, you will have a test in this subject and also report, and you will have a project. So in this project, you have to demonstrate. Demonstrate means that you have to show me how, okay, through your presentations. Okay, so this is how you're going to achieve this CLO. Then in this subject, we are focusing on several skills. That is your numeracy skill. Numeracy skill is the ability that you apply the software to solve the problem. Digital skill, are you able to use the software, okay, to tackle the problems, okay? And ethic and professionalism, okay, how you are going to produce an ethical report and how to demonstrate your professionalism. Okay, so this is the skill that we want you to learn at the end of the course. So the course content is here. Okay, you will be introduced to the MATLAB. Okay, we'll be telling on what the MATLAB can do, and then how it can be used to solve some complex engineering problems. Okay, and then after that, we'll be looking at the GUI, how to develop a GUI. So for your information, the GUI here means it is a graphic user interface. Okay, GUI. Okay, and after the GUI, you will be learning the simulate. Simulating is a way of doing a simulations which is much more easier if you compare to coding. Okay, throughout the labs, later you will see how this simulating actually simplify your work. Okay, simplify your work in terms of calculating the values for complex electronic or electrical circuit analysis. Right, so this is the content of this laboratory. Okay, so this is something that is very important that you have to know. Okay, this is your assessment. Assessment means how I'm going to evaluate you. So the total assessment will be 100%. Okay, so you will be given the following tasks here. Okay, so there are six tasks here. Okay, so you have a test and the test that have been fixed. Okay, it is on 22nd of April. 22 April, okay, 2025, and we will be conducted online through the platform of Otter. Okay, so what is Otter? Let's see what is Otter, and this is the platform of Otter. Okay, you will be conducting your test here, and online. It is nighttime. Okay. And second, you will have the lab two report. Okay, lab two report is around 20% percentage, and lab three with 20%. And lastly, you have a project. Okay, this is lab four. So lab four is also a project, but this project, the mark portion is much more larger compared to lab two and also the lab three because you have to do presentations and demonstrations. Okay, this is how we evaluate you, the CLO2 and also the CLO3. Okay, so this is the CLO1. Okay, so these are the things that, okay, you have to complete in order for you to get the marks. Okay, your assessments. Yeah, right. So there is no final exam for this subject. Okay, so no worries. Okay, and here there are a lot of references you can refer to, and of course you can refer the other resources from the website, internet, or even chat GPT, AI, or whatever. You can refer it, okay? Right, so this is the course attendance regulation. It is the same for all the subject. You must make sure that your attendance is not less than 80%. Okay, it's not less than 80%. Yeah, right, so this is the uh, course plan or lesson plan for this subject. All right, so now I'm going to explain to you our weekly tasks. We have a total of 15 weeks. So every week we will have a different task. So for the first week, okay, the first 3 weeks is actually online week. Okay, for the first week, okay, I will introduce to you all what is MATLAB and I will guide you all through the installations of MATLAB software. And for the lab two, it is a pre-lab one. Okay, and there is no submission required for this pre-lab one. And the third week we will off, and then the fourth week we will go to our pre-lab two. Okay, there is no submission from our pre-lab two, and this pre-lab two will be conducted face to face, and this is a day. Okay, and then after the pre-lab two we will have a lab two. So you have to submit the lab two report, okay, through the Otter platform. Okay, you are going to have an Otter platform. So this is a platform that I will share with you all my notes, okay, and also the lab sheet, the pre-lab two, the pre-lab sheet, the lab sheet, everything. I will share that. Okay, so you have to submit this thing, okay, in the Otter platform. And for the week six will be online test. This is your lab one, okay, your online test, and it will be conducted at night time, which is from 8 p.m. to 10:15. Okay, so we will give you the questions, okay, through the platform of Otter. Okay, and you have to upload your solutions in the Otter platform as well. Okay, so this is week six. And for the week seven, face to face will be pre-lab three. So there is no lab in the week 8 because it is a mid-sem break. Following that will be the lab 3, okay? And then lab 4, pre-lab 4, week 10. And then for the lab 4, it is your project, okay? In week 11, okay? It will be given to you face-to-face in week 11, Okay, so in the following weeks, okay, we'll be discussing about our lab 4. Okay, so you have to submit the lab 4 report, okay, through the author platform by 25th of June. This is the last week. This is the 15th week. Okay, so this is the due date for you to submit the lab 4, which is your report.